Are you sick and tired of fumbling around with 1,000 cables and bulky gear that you have to strap all over your body? Well, I am too. And that's why today we're going to look at the Maono T5 wireless microphone. I got the whole kit. This comes with 2 microphones. We've got a couple receivers. Actually, we got 3 receivers. One for Apple stuff I don't know much about. We got one for USB-C and one regular old-fashioned receiver that just plugs up to 1/8-inch microphone ports on whatever devices you have, your cameras and stuff. I always use OEM keys. I grab them over at whokeys.com. This is the price you're going to pay for Windows 11 Pro if you get a retail key. Let's check those prices on whokeys.com. $30. No, we can do better. Put in TS25, click apply. There we go, $23.22. You got Windows 11 Pro, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 11 Home, Windows 10 Home, and we have a couple different flavors of LTSC. 2021 gets updates until 2027, and the 2021 IoT edition gets updates until 2032. Also, if you're sick of paying that monthly fee for Office, you can get an offline version of Office. They've got 2019 and 2016. 2016 will get most people by, in my opinion. You can also use the coupon code TS25 on these to save 25% on this as well. Let's go ahead and check out with our copy of Windows 11 Pro. All right, just put in my card info. There we go. Click on View Keys and Codes. Once you get to the User Center, click on Get the Key. You'll see your key right here in the middle. Go ahead and highlight that, copy that, press Start, and then type Activate. You'll see Activation Settings. Go ahead and click on that. And then right here it says Not Active. Just click on Change Product Key. Paste in our product key, and then click on Activate. Hey, look at that. Active. Head over to whokeys.com. Thanks to them for sponsoring. And now on to our regularly scheduled program. It comes in this little case, which is a battery. The case itself is a battery to give you extra battery life while you're out and about. And inside the case, you've got your receiver and both of your microphones. Now, you don't need power for your Apple connector or your USB-C because it'll pull power from wherever you have it plugged into. So that's very handy. It also comes with a USB-C cable. We've got a 3.5-inch cable with a little braided part in the middle. So it's an expandable cable. Got a storage bag. We've got 2 wind-proof little, what do you call those things? Too small to be a dead cat. I don't know. A dead cat's toupee. We got 2 magnetic sheets that are going to stick the microphone to your whatever. We got a charging box. Where's that thing? I've put it down and lost it forever. We got a charging box, and we also have 2 magnetic necklaces, so you can put those on if you don't have anywhere to clip this thing. All right, the reason I wanted to grab this is because the working time. A single charge gets you 9 hours. That's a whole day of use. You could just leave this on and not worry about it. So, I wandered around with it for quite a while. And I also say it takes about an hour and a half to charge it up. But with the charging case, you got 40 hours. So you can use it for 9 hours, throw it in the charging case. You can make an entire weekend out of this and not have to worry about plugging it back in. But I still like to, just out of habit, when I go somewhere, plug in the charging case with everything in it. So you can charge everything 3 times with the charging case, giving you the, like I said, 40 hours overall. Now, 9 hours of work time, that's what I wanted. I get tired of having to fumble around with the lavaliers and the packs and everything and turning them on and off. And I was like, finally, something from the future. They also say you can take it up to, 30 meters away, which is 100 feet. And I didn't want to set my camera down and go that far away because it'll grow legs really fast around here. And I'm not going to do this in my apartment. But the other thing I like is the magnetic attachment is so small. And I just wore it around. Nobody said anything. Nobody said, what's this Star Trek looking thing on you? It would be really cool if they were in the shape of the Star Trek. The Trek, whatever, I don't know what those things are called. All right, let's go through the rest of the specs on this. 80 decibel signal to noise ratio, 120 decibels SPL, which is, they got some anti-distortion tech as well. 48 hertz, 24-bit resolution. They say CD quality, but I thought CD quality was 44/100, 16-bit, so better than CD quality. They say meets vinyl warmth. These are words. I don't know what these words mean. Meets vinyl warmth. What in the hell does meets vinyl warmth mean? What is this AI crap? Firefox, I'll kick your ass for this. God, you're going to make me move to Pale Moon or LibreFox or whatever the hell else it is. Also, 20 to 20,000 hertz. Above and beyond that, we do have some noise suppression. So if you're outside, you can put it up all the way. I'm going to use noise level 2 and 3 when I'm outside just to see how it goes. And then when you're inside, you can use noise reduction level 1 so you can have the fullness of voice and all that. There's also some AI stuff that you can do with their application, enabling different things. I'll be honest with you, I'm going out of the country in a day. So I couldn't get the software to install earlier on my Android phone. So I got frustrated and was like, I'll leave it alone. Come back later. The polar pattern on this is omnidirectional, so it'll pick up everything. And then the weight on this is 0.9 kilograms for the entire thing, all the stuff together. All right, so let's go test it. That's all that matters, right? Just want to see how it sounds. That's all you really care about. I'm talking about this numbers. All right, let's go out and see how it sounds. Let's do a phone test first and just see how it sounds when plugged up with USB-C into my phone. It's a Sony Xperia 5 III, just running the regular camera recording software with the external mic. Test out this microphone while walking down the war-ravaged streets of Portland. As you can see, there was a tank battalion that just went through over there a little while ago. The sniper got taken out, luckily, so we're safe from that. Mortar rounds fell over there. Charles was hiding in a bunker, so I hope he's safe. We're gonna go check on Charles in a minute. But what do you think of the quality of this microphone? You know, we can take a time out for a minute here. Time out from talking about the war-ravaged streets. What do you think about the quality of the microphone? This is plugged into my phone, which is an Android phone, Sony Xperia 5 III, because it has a audio jack. That's why I have this one. So what do you think? Let's switch over and try it out with my stick camera. I've got a little gimbal camera, and we'll try that out. We're going to use the other receiver for that. You know, if you're walking around Portland and you're close to Powell's Books, which is right over there, well, just back up a little bit, see the pizza sign, and then look for this place right here called Billy Galaxy, and then go inside. Got all this stuff. Look at this. It's amazing. You like G.I. Joe? I bet you do. Don't ask, don't tell, right? Yeah. There we go. Star Wars over here. I used to have this. I don't know where it is. I remember as a kid drinking out of these things. You want comics? They got all the comics you need. Almost out of Lego right now, but they got an Imtron set over there. And the only Lego set at the moment. I picked up some Forest Smith stuff here once. They used to have the Black Knight's castle, but it's gone. I said, it looks a little expensive, but sure enough, it was priced correctly and it has moved. Got all these. No Macho Man. All right, so that's enough of this. Head over here if you can. All right, when you're in Portland, this is where you come get your coffee. Courier Coffee. It's just on the other side of Billy Galaxy, really close to Powell's. And I've had a million cappuccinos. This is it, right here. The best in Portland. And while you're here, we got those, but they don't have the Canelays anymore. But get the Canelays. Come early in the morning, get the Canelay. You know, if they didn't send this to me, I would have bought it. So don't tell them that. Hopefully they don't watch this, because then they'll know we don't have to send him things. He'll just buy them. But yeah, this is exactly something that I would buy. I needed something like this for a while. The two biggest selling points for me are, number one, the sound quality I think is good. And number two, just the battery. Yes, let it last all day. I wore it around all day long, just wandering around. I was just looking at it. It was just blinking whenever I'm not, I don't have it paired or don't have it turned on. Also, pairing, basically instant, and never, ever was it weird or stupid. I just turned it on, turned on the receiver, the lights turned green, we're done. I tried to trip it up, turning one thing off, turning the other thing off. As soon as they both turn on, they find each other and they're like, oh, there you are, missed you, where were you? I don't know, where were you? We're together at last. And then they're just green. So yeah. Anyway, that's the Mayano T5 wireless microphone set. You can get it in a few different flavors. I'll say that and then we'll be out of here. This is still zoomed in like a goof. So I got it in the everything, everything. You can get it just in Type-C for the new iPhones. You can get it just in Lightning, or you can get it for your camera with just the external microphone thing. That needs to be charged. And the USB-C and the Lightning do not need to be charged. Mayano T5, it's awesome. I like it. Good lavalier. Good battery. Bye.